Years ago when we launched tapes at MPS. Anyone? A couple of us? So you guys have heard us talk about durability with our tape measures a lot. So you've seen us drive over that blade with a forklift. We've thrown stud off the roof. We do a lot of crazy stuff with durability. But come August of this year, we are really excited to deliver best-in-class 14 feet of standout. So before we get into the product-specific detail, we're going to do a quick demo. We're going to need 2 people to demo the competitive tape measures. 2 volunteers. It's easy.
It's all about standout this year. 11 foot.
Can we get one more? Come on out.
13 foot standout. And the new Milwaukee at 14 feet of
There you
standout.
go.
Okay, so we're going to have you stand here, the yellow guy. And we're going to have you stand by the black area there.
Yep.
And what we're showing here is essentially you're going to be reaching for the 11 and the 13 feet of standout, which is what our competitors claim on their packaging. And we're going to see if you actually get what they claim. I'll be doing the same thing over here with the new Milwaukee tape. So the question is, where did that break?
This broke just below 12 feet.
Okay, and they claim 13. Milwaukee here.
Starting to struggle over here.
Can't get it. Oh, almost got 11. Oh, hit
I got
14.
easily.
Alright, we got 10-1
10-1.
instead of 11.
Of that, actually, 14 and a half feet of standout with the Milwaukee tape.
So as you guys just saw, the new Milwaukee wide blade tape measure met and exceeded its 14 feet.
It's the wide blade.
Best-in-class tape measure call out. We are really excited about that. So we're going to be rolling out 14 feet of standout to 2 new lines of tape measures, as well as a compact series with 12 feet of standout. So let's get into the products. We're going to start right over here with stud. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with our stud tapes. We launched these last year, but we are already one-upping ourselves and relaunching these with 14 feet of standout. We've also listened to some of the user feedback we've gotten on studs. So Gen 2 is going to be quite a bit smaller. We have a larger size range, up to 35 feet, as well as magnetic options.
That's why they
and
were
we're
2 for
incorporating that double-sided
25.
printing, so you
That's
can read
why
the
your
numbers
studs
on
were
both
2
sides.
for 25.
What we're not
They were
doing is
just
sacrificing
too big.
durability. So stud is still the
Too
industry's
big.
most durable tape. So when we're out on the field doing research, we found that a lot of tape measures fail because of tape tear. And some of our users just expect it. You have to buy a new tape every couple of months because that blade just doesn't stand up. So we're going to do a quick demo to show that that's not a problem with stud. This is one of the competitive tapes. You guys can see right here in previous demos, this paint and coating is literally falling off the blade. So this is an abusive demo to show that job site abuse. And just from that really quick demo, this blade is scratching and that coating is wearing off. There's yellow paint flakes right here. So this coating is not durable enough for that job site. Now with stud, we have that XO360 blade coating. It's a coating that surrounds the blade and prevents tape tear. So we've been using this sample since Monday morning. And even in the harshest of job site environments, this blade is still completely fine. The numbers are very legible and the coating is holding up. That's going to help our users on the job site keep this tape intact and prevent that #1 failure of tape tear. So these best-in-class durability features and the 14 feet of standout you just saw, we are really excited to relaunch stud and get this solution out into the marketplace.
They're relaunching stud in a more
Next, we're going to move
compact
over to
size.
wide blades. So if you're by those blades, just be a little bit careful. Watch out behind you guys.
I told you it was too big.
Blades. And we're going to back up. This demo does move forward. So as you guys saw at the very beginning of this rotation, the new Milwaukee wide blade tapes get a best-in-class, longest 14 feet of standout. But what I also want you guys to notice is the straightness of this standout. So this is the new Milwaukee wide blade up top here. The 2 competitive tapes below it are clearly drooping towards the ground. So when you're on the job and you need that standout, it's because you're reaching for something. You're reaching off a ladder. You don't have that second person to help you with the measurement. You need that standout to be rigid and straight. Now that's just not the case with the competition, as we'll see here in this demo. You guys don't mind taking one more step back. This is going to swing out. So the competitive tape, when we're moving around on the job site, is not going to stay out. The new Milwaukee wide blade tape has such a durable standout that even when you're moving all around the job site, you can keep that measurement and measure more effectively than with the competition. So we are really excited about this straight standout. Wide blade is launching later this year in a full range of sizes. with 16 feet all the way up to 40. We'll also have magnetic options for those users who prefer the magnet. But we see wide blade as being the perfect tape for a huge number of trays, especially those commercial sites when you need to reach 12, 13, 14 feet to get your job done. The last line we'll be going through today is our compact series. So for those of you who are familiar with our mag tapes, we are relaunching those in a new compact size. So we've been able to make that housing 10 to 15% smaller to make it more pouchable and easier to carry around. But we're not sacrificing any of the features that you guys love about Milwaukee tapes, such as our patented finger stop and the double-sided printing. We'll also be launching a compact tape with 12 feet of standout. So as you guys saw in the demo from earlier, 12 feet of standout still surpasses quite a bit of our competition, but we're able to do so in a really compact tape measure with a lot of durability and features. So durability is still really important to us, whether that's housing durability, blade durability, or hook durability. So this last demo we're going to do right here, if you guys want to come over and film, it's going to fall right here. So this demo is really focused on that hook durability. This is going to be one 8-foot drop on a brand new tape measure. One drop off a ladder. In this tape measure, the hook is completely bent inwards. Your measurement is no longer accurate. And that's one of the main user needs of a tape measure, accuracy. And with one drop, this really is not acceptable for the user. So at Milwaukee, we have redesigned our hooks, and this new hook design that we're about to show is going to roll out across all of the new tapes. This is the same sample, again, we've been using since Monday morning. We've dropped this over a dozen times. And what you'll see is because of the new hook design, the hook is still perfectly straight, and you never have to question the accuracy of your Milwaukee tape measure. So like I said, this new durable hook will roll out across compact, wide blade, and the new stud tapes. So with all these launches, we are really excited to be able to offer a tape measure for every single user. So whether it's someone who breaks a tape every 2 months, you need that stud durability, you work on a huge job site and you want the longest, straightest standout with wide blade, or maybe you don't need all that standout and you want a more compact tape, Milwaukee will have a tape measure for everyone, all feature rich, all with best-in-class standout. So we're really excited about this, and we hope you guys are too. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to pass you off to Keenan to talk about Milwaukee layout.
How's everyone doing? Good. A really efficient transfer of electronics. All right, let's start over. How is everyone doing today? Good. You guys excited for the best NPS to date? All right, hardly at all. Let's try to change that right now. All right, who's ready to look at some products that really stand out? Yeah, we got one person who's excited. That's good. All right, well, I'm Keenan. I'm on the layout team here. And you guys saw that we just launched the Milwaukee Framing Square with a 50% thicker frame and integrated scribe notches, making it the most versatile and durable framing square on the market. We also just launched the Milwaukee 7-inch Rafter Square with rare earth magnets in the heel, scribe notches up to 6 inches, and a pipe jack for quick cuts. This is the most durable and versatile Rafter Square on the market. But today, what we're really excited to bring to you guys is the new-to-world trade-focused layout solutions. The first one is the Milwaukee Trim Square. So every job site we've gone to, we've seen your users using Rafter Squares regardless of their trade. But what we've seen a lot of times is that the 7-inch and 12-inch Rafter Squares on the market actually hinder the work that they're doing. They catch on the hammers, they pull it out of their pouch, they fall out when they're climbing ladders, or they actually are tough to get into tight spaces when you just want to square something up or make a quick mark. That's why we're excited to launch the 35% more compact Trim Square. It's now going to easily fit into your pocket, your pouch, or whatever tool storage you're using. And it's going to easily fit into tight spaces on the job site so you can make sure something's accurate and square every time. It's going to focus, or also have the high durability, high visibility laser etch markings that our current framing and Rafter Square have. It has scribe notches at 1/8 increments to give you more precision, and a dual reference offset heel for quick checks of 1/4 inch and 3/8 marks on the job site. You guys have any questions on the squares? All right. The next one is the Milwaukee Pocket Level. On job sites, we've seen your readers cut down torpedo levels to fit into really tight spaces, either between fittings or between studs. Or they take a piece of pipe and they use it as a spacer so that they can level over the fittings and make it fit even though it doesn't really work that well. Neither of those are accurate or repeatable ways of making a measurement. That's why we're excited to launch the dedicated solution for measuring in tight spaces. It's going to also feature the Milwaukee Sharp Sight vial with dual pitch lines, so you can set 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch pitch in tight spaces. It also has the Milwaukee amplified rare earth magnets for double the hold force of any product on the market. You guys can come a little bit closer now if you want to scoot over. So here's the Milwaukee product, the Milwaukee Pocket Level. It's a 15-pound block. Here's the other market leader out right now. It's kind of hard to tell it actually has magnets in there. It's kind of sad. All right. It also has plumb and level machine surfaces, so you can check both plumb and level with the single vial. The last product, which is extremely application specific, is the Milwaukee Pipe Lock Level. On a job site like this, you're going to have upwards of 10,000 bends in conduit. If you mess up 10, 20, 30% of those bends, you can have close to $30,000 in spend just on waste material, not counting for the labor that was used to bend that in the first place. And what I mean by messing up a bend is if you're doing multiple bends, so you have like a saddle or an offset, and both of the bends aren't in the same plane, you end up getting off kilt, which means you're not going to be able to fit through the studs. Or if you're doing a bunch of runs of conduit up a wall, it's not going to fit flush against that wall. Electricians take pride in their work and they want it to look perfect every time, and that's why they'll use something like this. You lock it onto your conduit, make one bend, rotate, and you make your second bend to make sure they're always in that same plane. The reason we're best in class, for one, is 270 degrees of vial visibility compared to the competitor with an extremely small vial, which makes it hard to read, especially in low light situations. We've also seen a lot of contractors that lose the thumb screw. And if you lose this thumb screw, the product's useless, you throw it away, you go buy a new one, right? So we've integrated an E-clip onto the thumb screw that prevents it from fully backing out, which significantly increases the life of the product. There's also 3 machine surfaces, so you can check level, plumb, and you get a really nice fit on the conduit every time you're making a bend. Overall, we're really excited about this new set of everyday carry layout solutions from Milwaukee. Come up, ask me any questions that you may have afterward. Otherwise, I'm going to pass you off to Garrett to run you through some of the Empire solutions.
Just for the tool bag.
All right, you have to come up a little closer if you want to. My brother can spell that out. All right, so as Keenan mentioned, my name is Garrett Schoonover. I'm a product marketing manager on our layout team focused on the Empire. I'm really excited to talk about 2019 and what's going
No.
on and all the cool
Nope,
stuff.
because this is the stainless steel one. Mine's identical to this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, no, they make a stainless steel one.
Go back to 1919. We were founded 100 years ago. This is our 100th year anniversary this year, and we're having a great time celebrating that.
It's true.
The users that choose Empire every single day of the layout solution device. So we couldn't be more thrilled to celebrate this milestone 70 years. If you go back to 1919 and understand what Empire was about back then, you'll see that some things haven't really changed. Back then we were really committed to USA manufacturing. We were founded right here in Wisconsin. We never left USA manufacturing. It's something we're invested in. Even up till today. Some of you have seen our facility. It's 30 minutes up the road. So we're still heavily invested in USA manufacturing in that facility. We're right here in Wisconsin. Outside of USA made, you'll also see a rich tradition and foundation of innovation. So if you go back to our founder, he was a master carpenter and tradesman. He's used these tools day in, day out, live and die by, right? Back then, he didn't have a solution. He thought it was durable enough and accurate enough for the job he was doing. So rather than settle for a sub that you can see a subpar run, he decided to change the game and found Empire Level. And you can see the timeline behind me, that commitment to innovation is really what's motivated us and something we've carried through the last 100 years. Fast forward to 2015 and take a look at just the last 4 years. You'll notice that we've gone over 200 different just in 4 years. So it's been an incredible time. Like I said, we're having a great time celebrating this culture of innovation. And we want to do more of that with you guys and your followers. So if you look here, there's a bunch of swag items. Shirts, hats, coolers, koozies, etc. this is something we have all this at your disposal. If you guys want to partner on a contest or a giveaway or some kind of campaign, we would love to partner with you guys. Feel free to talk with me afterwards or find Laura or Stephanie. We'll be able to help you with the details on it. Back to that culture of innovation, though. You guys want to know what's coming